Welcome to Around the Block, presented by Radish Digital. That's digital with a J. BPXers, grab your snacks and strap in. We're about to take a wild lap around BPX universe. I am Jen Con, here with my co-pilot Tex Hooper, who swears he has all of the answers. And of course, we've got Slappy behind the scenes, pushing buttons and making sure we sound halfway professional. But we're not flying solo. Our field reporters are out there doing the dirty work, digging up the latest scoops, biggest polls, and all the BPX drama you never knew you needed. Whether it's vaulting, trading, chasing grails, or just navigating the daily chaos, we have got you covered. And if you're watching on YouTube, do us a solid, like the show, subscribe to the channel, and drop us a comment. Let us know what you want to cover next. And if you are new to the Block Packs ecosystem, please tell us what we might be overlooking and what you guys really want to know being new to this wild ride. So sit back, relax, and let's take a fast, but hopefully not too furious, lap around the block. Hey,
Hi,
Tex.
Jen.
Hello, how are you?
I'm lovely. How are you?
Oh, I am not doing too bad. Not
Perfect.
too bad. It was supposed to be very stormy today, but it hasn't really hit yet, so I'm not going to complain.
Oh, it's been raining nonstop here since
I'm sure
last night.
it's coming this way. I
Yeah,
fear,
so.
but
Yeah, we went from 5 feet of snow to now mud and wet and gloomy everywhere.
yeah,
Oh well.
shucks.
But let's just get to it. It's
Okay.
time for everyone's favorite segment, Zarek WEN.
Yay!
Yay.
I just want to know, has he ever said anything about us naming the segment after him?
I don't know. Slappy'd be the one to ask. Slappy, he's got the pulse of the Discord.
Yeah.
So he'd be the one to know. I don't know. I think Zarek probably just ignores us.
We have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kick it off with the Wonders of the First Shattering event, which is coming up soon. I'm very excited. March 21st to the 23rd in Columbia, South Carolina at the Marriott. We have the meet and greet on Friday the 21st at the hotel. And then we have pack ripping and an event on Saturday from 6 to 10 at the hotel. That'll be a lot of fun. I hope they have a lot of garbage cans because people are coming down with buku boxes.
lots of packs gonna be
Lots of plastic going to be shuffled around. And then closing it out Sunday on the 23rd, there is a tournament that Block Packs is putting on. They're saying morning, afternoon-ish. I believe the signups are live on the Cardio.io website. Mm-hmm. And I have been told that the details and the rules around the tournament and how they're going to do it are being worked on and hopefully will be communicated shortly. Are you going to play?
Probably. I'll probably play very poorly and be out in the first round, but yeah, I'll play.
You never know. You might surprise yourself, Tex.
Well, it would be nice. It would be nice. I know I should start playing on the Steam system there.
Yes, the tabletop simulator.
Yes. Well, on top of the Shattering, we have the Wonders of the First Kickstarter, and all that is getting ready to ship out. It's leaving the fulfillment center, or it's reaching the fulfillment center, which is Cardio, and they're located in Texas. It'll be there sometime between the 15th and the 21st. They'll have it. They'll start sending it out immediately to all the Kickstarter backers. And then the street date for both Target and LCS's is March 28th. So if you missed out on the Kickstarter, you'll be able to hit up your local card store on the 28th and pick some up then. So it's gonna be pretty wild. Can't wait. It's coming. Before we know it.
It's gonna be like a very frantic but very exciting 2 to 3 weeks come the the end of March into April.
Lots going on.
Yes. So switching gears from Wonders into Boba, the Bo Jackson Battle Arena. We starting off with the secret rare Boba cards. There are 5 total secret rare Boba cards. These are the ones that are on the marketplace, and they're done through the Dutch auctions. We've had 2 already. Bojax was the first one, and then we had the Amon St. Ra card. They were going to release the Crushman card, which I think you can see on the marketplace, but that Dutch auction never ran. So we have that one to run, and then there are 2 more unknown secret rare Boba cards that will be auctioned off. And I'm hoping, we're trying to get confirmation that these will be done before the tournament, before Nationals.
Hopefully.
Don't know. Do you have any ideas on who the other 2 might be?
I'm going to guess Showtime and Merlone's. Pure speculation. But I'm going to go with those 2. That's where my money is. Okay. How about you? You got a guess?
So you're going. I like your Showtime. I think it's good. Matata would be one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted to do the predictable Showtime Matata, but I think Matata's definitely one. I think it would be cool if they did one of the rookies.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be nice.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Or maybe someone we haven't seen yet. Maybe like Jaden Daniels.
Maybe
like
a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the bow?
I do not.
Oh, neither do I. We got to work on that.
Although
I don't think there were many of those, right? It was less than 10, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't remember how many they did, but that was like frantic and done, and then I missed the second one too because I was playing the Dutch auction game.
You were trying to cheap out, is what you were doing.
Yeah. And it did not didn't end well for me.
I ended up getting the Amon Ra card. I got him. I don't have the bow, and the Crushman card is beautiful. I hope to be able to get that at some point.
I know what, yeah. I'm hoping for that as well. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, we will. In more bow news, we have the second we have the update coming for the alpha, and that is per Eric on the February 27th edition of ATB. That is slated June 1st is the target date, where hopefully we'll get some more information on the exact release date for that, and we have some more information on who the brand new 35 autograph signers are for that update also, with no repeats from the first edition. So that's going to be pretty wild to have 35 new autographers.
I know, that's
just in the update.
That's
crazy.
Gonna
be pretty wild. Yeah. And again, those will all be hopefully in our hands and ready to go way before the national and the tournament and everything.
Yeah, I know everyone's getting really excited about that because I think the initial alpha release, I've seen some comments or whatever, people are like, the supply is drying up. There's not a lot out there at all.
Yep, it is. It's tougher and tougher all the time.
Yep. Which brings us to the Bo Battle Arena tournament update. As most of you may or may not know, there is a huge Boba tournament at Nationals in Chicago this year, with a astounding $100,000 prize.
Crazy. It's unreal.
Yeah, just nuts. Cuckoo. There is a PDF available with rules and all the different types of competition formats, and what you need in order to to compete, what types of cards, and some of the ones, the higher ones that have the entry ticket of the autoed bow from nationals last year. Are you in the team format, or are you going for the Apex deck?
I don't have an Apex deck. I don't. Well, I might be able to build an Apex deck. I have some cards off being graded, so when I get those back, I'll be able to see if I can build an alpha deck. But I don't have one of the bow autographs. So as an entry, so I might have to win my way in some other way through another maybe satellite tournament if there's some before the national.
Oh, do you
we'll see.
Are you on a team? Are you playing the Madness, the Apex Madness, which is the team competition?
Yes, I believe we're putting together, our little cabal is putting together our team for that. So there's been chatter of that. We're trying to build our deck for that. So I will be playing that.
I wish you guys as much luck as you have in the battle breaks.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for that. I hope we face your team and I get to crush you. Oh my God. I'm still not 100% healthy. Oh, anyway, speaking of the National Card Show, it is July 30th through August 3rd. It's in Chicago. And if you're a geek holder and you're going to be in Chicago for the National, you have to let BlockPacks know you're going to be there. I'm sure there'll be an RSVP going out sooner or later. But it's expected that Saturday night of the National will be the Geek Dinner, hosted by Frenchie and BlockPacks. And it is a ton of fun. You have to go to the Geek Dinner. It's the best. Everybody hangs out, food, drinks. We play some games. There's usually a little tournament of some kind that we have with either Boba or maybe even a little Wonders tournament maybe we could do with some promo decks. It's going to be awesome. And Jen and I will be there live, and we'll be doing some shows from there. And on top of that, we know that Bo is going to be there. He's going to be at the booth, at least on one of the days. And we have some strong rumors, nothing confirmed yet, but there should be some other athletes that are autograph signers in Boba stopping by the booth as well. So it'd be a lot of action going on at the booth this year in Chicago.
I know. I can't wait. I'm like looking for it. I don't know. It's like all my hyper focus on the Shattering right now, so I have to save my excitement for nationals and then
I know
get through April, and then I can get on the national bandwagon and
one giant event at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, it's just sensory overload.
Yeah, exactly. And wallet overload.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's perpetual, though.
Yes, that's always an issue.
Yeah.
So
Speaking
moving
of
on
wallet,
from
though,
you
can add some money into your wallet.
Yeah. So moving on from all of the fun events, we're gonna go over to the Best Baller buybacks for HTH, Home Team Heroes, and per ATB on 227 from Eric S. There is no stated end date for the buybacks for football 2024, and they're now doing they're going to move to a monthly payout from a weekly payout. So the next payout, I think that's coming up, is March 7th. And then after that, they're going to go to a monthly payout. So then it would be April 4th. So something like that. So just follow the instructions to redeem any of your Best Baller buybacks for football. Just a side note for anyone trying to figure stuff out, or I don't even know where my brain went, but I want to say game the system, but it's not game the system. It's whatever.
You can't game the system.
I know, that's why it didn't make sense and I didn't say it, but whatever. So anyway, for those of you interested, Football 2024 Best Ballers, we're all in drop 2. Take that for what it's worth.
There's still drop 2 boxes available, I believe.
There
too,
are,
right?
yes. So there's still an opportunity for you to grab some of those Best Ballers and get some of that buyback in there. Best Ballers for Basketball 2024 are currently undetermined and won't be finalized until the season is over. But they will be, there are 3 of them. It will be the highest points for the Eastern Conference player, highest points for the Western Conference player, and then the highest rookie player. And those will all be based off of the BP leaderboard when you go and look at the color pops on the marketplace. So I'm thinking, do you have ideas on who's gonna be on top for these?
I'm not the biggest basketball fan in the world, and I have no clue. I think Shea Gilchrist-Alexander, Shy Step, I believe he's up there towards the top.
I think
LeBron is always near the top, I think.
Yeah, I think Shy Step's problem is he's in the same, I believe he's in the same conference. Here's my limited basketball knowledge. I think he's in the same conference as Mustang.
Oh, okay. And
so
Mustang is Luka.
Correct. So I think right now Mustang has him beat, but we'll see. And then I think I don't know who's Eastern or Western, but then because I tried to look it up, I think in the other.
I think we may need a basketball expert.
Yes, in the opposite conference of Mustang, I think it was could have been Victory, but now he's out. So
he's out. Yeah.
That kind of flushed down the toilet. So I don't know who's going to be in that one.
Luckily for us, the basketball season goes for like 8 more months. So we have some time to figure this out.
I don't think he's coming back.
No, he's definitely not coming back. No, not this year.
And then rookie, near and dear to my heart, Castle.
Oh.
Love that kid. So that's my pick for rookie.
Rookie of the year. All right. Well, start loading up on him in case you're right. You can cash in big.
I don't think I'm the only one. That's the problem, Tex.
Well, and now that we just spoke publicly about it.
Yes, because we know how everyone
listens. You had.
Yes, everyone listens to my predictions.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out how good those predictions are. It's also, we have the new Snap game coming. It's the Snap game rebranded. It's 5 rounds, 5 crazy rounds, and you're able now to kind of control your fate in a way. You're able to snap your entries whenever you'd like. You don't have to wait for a certain day or time. Like the old game, you can snap whenever you want and go all the way to the end all at one time to see if you won or not. Or you can get down to like maybe the top 16 and then sell those tokens, those cards, to people that may want those cards a little more, the physical cards. That's the other thing, you're winning physical cards in these. You have, if you hold 250 snap packs, you have a 20% chance of hitting a physical card, which isn't bad. That's pretty good. There's going to be staples, as they're calling them. Those are fixed value cards, and there will be multiple winners of those cards, or there could be multiple winners of those cards. So, like, say you hit a Pikachu Special Illustrator, you may not be the only one that hits that. There may be 3 or 4 other people that hit that, and you will all receive a Pokemon Special Illustrator card, all with the same grade. So they'll essentially be, each person is winning the identical prize. Then there's going to be wild cards that are going to have various outcomes. Those are going to be rookie cards, They have different ranges and different values and stuff. Those are going to be interesting when it comes to the physical cards. We also have the HCH basketball drop and snap, which is coming. We had the drop, and the snap for that is coming. If you bind boxes of HCH basketball, you'll get between 25 and 100 snaps, which is interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out, depending on how many boxes you buy. It's the snap chances, whatever we're calling them. It's to be determined when those are going to be dropped, but it should be pretty soon. And yeah, we're going to mix the old game and the new game together. And the old game, the schedule for that starts March 10th is the first round. Second round is March 12th. Third round is the 14th. Fourth round is the 17th. And the championship will be on the 19th for that. So a couple different snap games coming. We should be getting more information very, very soon on all of those.
Yeah, busy March.
It is. It's always something.
Lots of things going on in March. I'm excited to see how this actually plays out and what people do.
I know. Do you think you're just gonna blow through all your snaps and see if you win, or are you gonna maybe apply some strategy to it?
My typical process for these types of things is I sit there and I think about a game plan, and I'm like, yep, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what's the best thing, and then it all goes to poo-poo. And I wind up doing something completely different and arbitrary that has no rhyme or reason, and then I find out that it was the absolutely wrong thing to do, and I wind up missing the boat on everything, and it's horrible. No, I'm not. No. Whichever way I choose to go, I always have a great time, and it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it. I am kind of the instant gratification type person, so I think I'll probably wind up snapping quite a bit of them. But I may hold off on some of the, if I get to some of the later rounds, and see what they're going for. I think.
Hold off and maybe cash them in. Maybe put somebody over a barrel and make them pay much more than their.
Because I'm such a tough negotiator. What are you gonna do?
No clue.
Okay.
No clue. I usually have no strategy, and I just kind of seat my pants.
You wing it.
I wing it, and just when I get them all, I'm sure they won't sit in my wallet long. Unfortunately, I'm sure I'll probably just blow right through them and end up, just screwing it all up and not getting anything. But it's still fun.
It is. I said it's a lot. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait to see. Actually, I'm excited to see what the snap cards are, what they are. You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna be color coded? Are they gonna be?
Yeah, is there gonna be new artwork?
Yeah. And how are we gonna how are they gonna link it to the card? What's different about them? So I don't know. That's that's exciting for me.
Yeah, hopefully soon we'll get a list of what the cards are gonna be too in the snap game. I don't think they've put that list out yet. So
no.
We have to. We gotta get a hold of Eric S. We gotta figure out when that's coming.
We're gonna have to kidnap him and hold him hostage.
Yes.
Speaking of Eric S., moving on to the baseball and football snapshot. Per ATV 227, he stipulated that it would be within 1 week of this show being debuted.
Hopefully by this time next week, we should have an answer.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that would be nice, because every day it delays. Every day I go back in and try and fill one more gap or one more thing.
Keep building those sets
exactly.
and rainbows.
And I need to move on.
Let's talk now about the points for season 2B, all of the other miscellany that we have coming up, and referencing back to the February 27th Around the Block episode. There's a 2 million BPX pool that all these points were being rewarded will come out of. And we're hoping that this will happen in conjunction with the baseball and football snapshot, which should be happening anytime, hopefully by this time next week. It'll either be completed or we'll at least have a date of when it's happening. So we have that to look forward to also.
Perfect. Which brings us to Sharks. We will look to see them hatch and come alive in Q2 2025. So stay tuned.
Wait, aren't sharks mammals?
They are mammals. I hate you, Tex.
I'm sorry. Moving
All right,
along.
the sharks are going to be birthed. All right, go.
Yes. They're all fish. I don't know. So now we're going to talk about Cosmics. To clarify something from last week's Around the Block, Q1 ends in about 30 days. And we said there would be a big update on Cosmics, and that we hope is still coming. It's not going to be a release of Cosmics, it's just going to be an update on where everything stands. Hopefully we'll get some artwork previews and learn more about what's coming. So that still is slated for the end of Q1, which should be around the end of this month. So we'll just have to stay tuned.
Yep. And that brings us to the Lost Minor books. So per Eric S., and for those of you newcomers who do not know Eric S., we reference him a lot. He is the VP of Operations at BlockPacks. And in the BlockPacks Discord on 228, he summarized the Lost Minor books as a coffee table top hard copy book that has images of all the miners in the book for one to flip through as a physical collectible copy. There were 10 that people paid reward miles for to have the right to customize the inside page and the cover of the book. There are then going to be 99 that will be serialized with one cover type coming up as a Dutch auction soon for reward miles. And then there's going to be the non-serialized version with a different cover than the 99 for people to purchase with reward miles as well. And he did stipulate that everything inside the book between the 3 different versions is all the same. And let's see. So the 10 personalized minor books have already been sold. The 99 Lost Minor books will go to Dutch auction on, have a date, March 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And still TBD on the non-serialized. So mark your calendars, people, if you want a new book for your coffee table.
Jen, you have one of the originals, right? One of the very first limited ones?
Yes, I do have one of the 10 that is customized.
Yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. And now for our final Zarek WEN segment, the collision art. The baseball collision art piece is the Doubleday Baseball. We're just waiting for the minting page to be completed, and then you'll be able to turn in your collision baseball pieces that you have. There's one for football that has not been announced yet, but it's being worked on as we speak. And hopefully we'll get some more word on that very soon.
All right, and now we're gonna head right into our Behind the Blok. So let's see what the boys have cooked up for us this week.
All right, thank you guys for the Behind the Blok update. Now, we want to point you to the community spotlight where Hawkwind is interviewing Dr. Birdman this week on his big win at the Winter Brawl. Now we're going to head to our main man from Vermont, Slappy White, over at Radish Digital. Slappy, where are you? There he is.
Hey, Tex. Hey, Jen.
Woo woo! Raise the roof. Slappy's in the house.
Slappy!
That's getting
You
cut.
should have a little pint of Ben and Jerry's on your.
It's
on
not
your
getting
desk.
cut. What the?
Why is that getting cut?
It's a little bit. It's too loud when it goes to tape.
Oh my!
Oh,
It's too loud.
get a mixing board, will you?
Tex, he's sucking the fun out of all of this.
Oh, what
the
a
life is
buzzkill.
draining from me.
You know what it is? He got 11 hours of sleep yesterday. I think he got too much sleep. Jen, when was the last time you got 11 hours of sleep?
I can't.
But first of all, it was not straight 11 hours, Jen. It was 8 hours.
3.
It was 8 hours.
Wake
and then
up to pee.
Need some water. Got up for some water and a pee.
To keep in the show or not to keep in the show? Do people really want to hear about our nocturnal pee schedules? Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's the only plus.
I believe it's called nocturnal emissions.
That's the oh my god. The only positive to a catheter, I suppose, right? You just keep dreaming and sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, that wouldn't be bad. Or just get one of those like trucker buddies. Ever see those? Truckers, for like long haul truckers. It's like a thing you put around your junk, and then it's a bag, and you just empty the bag when you get to wherever you're going.
Why can't you just pull over and pee?
Yeah, I mean, if you're long,
aren't you fancy?
If you're long hauling across the United States, what are you afraid you're going to stop in the middle of Kansas and like the farm field's going to stare at you or something? Like,
you never did Children of the Corn.
Yeah, all right. So a couple of bookkeeping notes, guys, is that first of all, my mea culpa, I informed you that Eric's title was VP of Operations. It seems like he is because he's an operator, but he's actually VP of Product for BlockBacks. So his official title is VP of Product. I found that out. Also, I just want to let you know is that you guys mentioned earlier in the show about some of the heroes in Bo Battle Arena showing up in addition to Bo to whether they're going to sign or just make an appearance or play the Bo Battle Arena game. All I can think about is last year when Yo-Yo 909, who was at National, he wandered over to the Wonder side, which was the back side of the booth. Or you could say the Bo Battle Arena was the back side of the Wonders booth. Let's be fair to both sides. But after Bo sat there and played game after game, and he was there for like a half an hour. It wasn't quick.
Oh, yeah.
I walk over and I say to Yo-Yo, wow, that was something else. Bo was here a long time. And he goes, what? Bo was here? and Yo-Yo missed the entire time that Bo was. So all I know is if you see Yo-Yo on the back or the front side of the booth, go to the other side because that's probably when Frenchie and Eric are going to bring out the signers.
Yeah.
And then I love how Jen doesn't like making. You guys were talking about the NBA home team heroes. Jen doesn't like to make guesses, and all I could think about is the Lost Miners. Jen famously said a long time ago, anything under $200, buy it, and that was very prescient when they rose to 700. But the floor now is like 115. So Jen, miners below $200. Do you still stand by that? Goodbye below $200.
100%. 100%.
All right, that's what we want to
hear. Some crazy sales for some ridiculous miners. Oh.
Yeah, Mad Giant got a fire body, fire head for like $150.
That's insane.
Breaks my heart.
I know. We're gonna. My goal is I'm working on Moop Dad. I'm gonna turn him into a Lost Miner.
Good luck with that. That's.
I know. I can't. It's Alpha Trilogy said it the best. If I can't convince you with his words, but it just great logic, great emotion. So he had everything going. And by the way, I did check with Heffrey in the Hefry in our community. I know we struggled a little bit on NBA HTH, and I can't really add to the depth of knowledge that you two have. So I was thinking we could bring in someone like a Hefry who could help talk about who might be the best ballers in the NBA HTH, since he knows it back and forth. And he wins that weekly fantasy tournament all the time.
You're very generous.
Any advice other than mine is...
Yeah, you're
awesome.
very generous acknowledging that our NBA knowledge. That's
yeah,
that's
a
quite
very
a
strong
stretch.
word.
yeah, exactly.
I always respect the talent. Always respect the talent.
Fair.
All right. So
All right.
what's going on with the HTH market pulse?
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look. And you can see you want to head to radishdigital.com. You can see that up in the upper hand corner. And of course, BRFTW, Big Rob for the win. He's created a number of tools. So one of the things you can do once you go to radishdigital.com, by the way, if you want to check out the latest show, you can always go to content. So HTH Marketplace, Market Pulse, you go up to block packs and you can see down here, we've got the HTH Market Pulse. So you click on that. And it takes you over here. And Jen, what collection you want to look at? You can see the drop down here. We've got the sports. We've got the wonders of the first existence pre-slabs. What would you like to look at?
Let's do football.
Okay, and you want to do let's see, football 2024 base set? Okay, and which parallel do you want to do?
Let's do gold.
All right, so we're going to go ahead with gold, hit go, and of course you can check all the different ones. Look at those prices. Woo, there were a couple of golds that definitely went. All right, so this is the 1 year average. Is the average sale is 6,676, and you can see if we go ahead and you can see that there was one sold of a BoJax Bio Gold for 50,000, and you saw the same thing for the Fire, for the Origin, and for the Magma. So BoJax definitely is commanding a premium. Let's see who the loser is on the bottom end. So, okay, so let's see. Selling for 1 BP or selling for 1,200 BPX. We've got Stitcher Origin selling for 1,200 BPX, a gold. Imagine picking a gold up for just 1,200. All right, let's look at the last week average to see how much there was. So in the last week, no golds have sold, which is not surprising. Let's go out to 60 days because, of course, football ended a while ago. If we go out, let's see. Well, I was going out. So last 21 days, can I do 14? Okay, so 2 sold in the last 14 days. And the average sale was 37.50. So that was Braun and Wadler. Is they each sold, looks like the bronze sold for 4,500 and 3,000. So what's really great about this data is when you're looking to buy something and you're negotiating with someone, you can go back and you can look at all these sales to determine what the fair value, well, what the market value is, right? Fair value is a different question, but you can see how much are these things selling for. So before you buy, you want to check here. And if you're looking to list to sell, you want to go here because you can see the sales data. We've all talked about how we don't want to go through the activity tab of the marketplace and take a look at have to go through all that data. So you can go here to the HTH Market Pulse. This will tell you how you should price things to buy or to sell.
That's awesome. You know what I love on the Radish site there? I love the hit tracker. Can we take a look at the hit tracker? I keep using the hit tracker for the packs of the wonder slabs, the existence priest. Yes, that's what I like to look at. See how many packs are left, and I like to see how many of the Tag S 1000 cards are left still out there. I know there was one Emma left, and there was one Quill left last time I looked. I wonder if they're still out there, if they've been hit. Oh,
nope, you can see right there the Phoenix Quill. There one left.
Nice.
And there is one Emma left.
They're out there. And how many packs are we down to?
So remaining in packs, 1,082.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yep. So you have a 1 in 500 chance if you want to go ahead and rip one of those unrevealed Wonders pre-slabs, which last I checked, the price was up to $145. And of course, before these went live, you could buy them for $85. They're now up to $145. No word yet on when the next price increase is going to go up. So in fact, for the community battle breaks that we do at Radish, I just picked up 2 the other day, and I was nervous because I'm like, I got to get in there, I got to buy it before it goes up. I got to buy it before it goes up because we promised it for the community battle breaks. So if this thing goes to $300, then I'm doubling my cost. I'm like, oh, I got to buy that right away.
Speaking of community battle breaks, we have a big one coming up that I just saw this morning. It sold out, so we're good to go for that one.
Yeah, it's Community Battle Break 7. Of course, Community Battle Break 8 was awesome. That was a newcomer break. We just did a half a box. It was for the newcomers. There was no cost. It was so great to get to know all the new people. Surfer Joe and Jammer and Mad Giant was in there. And we had a lot of the new people who in there. Troy's Card Shacks. I apologize if I'm not listing everyone. That was actually Community Battle Break 8. So Battle Break 7, we have a new twist on it, which is there's no need for everybody to do the same thing, because people will say to us, like, I want to go after football drop 2. And by the way, Jen, I did love that earlier where you didn't want to talk about all the bounties, all the best baller buybacks and the bounties in football drop 2. And it was like pulling teeth for text to get it out of you, because you don't want people going after that because you want to go after it, right?
Well,
yeah, no. So what's great about this, though, is some people are looking. I mean, when you look at the basketball has a ton of bounties that haven't been hit. And it's not as sexy because the best ballers for basketball are not determined yet. But basketball has a ton of great stuff in it, too. So with the Community Battle Breaks 7 and 9, we said just pick whichever sport and drop you want. So everybody can pick what they want. And it's the same odds for the different non-rares for the colors and the inserts. So people can compete with what they want. They can fill the holes that they want. They can go after the bounties they want. So you're right. This Sunday, we're going to be breaking 16 people are competing in Community Battle Break 7. We put up Community Battle Break 9 right now. So if that fills, we will do a second one at 10 o'clock Eastern. So we usually don't fill up this early in the week. So we're putting a second one out there. If people want to do that, we'll run a second one, and then we'll probably have to work all through the night to get the cards out, because of course the old basketball snapshot for Raz Games happens on Monday. So if we run, regardless, if it'll be a late night regardless, but if we run 2 community battle breaks, I fully expect to finish sending out cards probably about.
And the second battle break, the battle break 9 is up for sale now, correct?
It is. We did something a little bit different there. It's on sale for $0. So you don't pay right now. Because what we're going to do is once we get all 16 sold, then we'll go back and reach out to the person and say, hey, here's the link. Now you can go ahead and pay. But we just don't want people to, go ahead and pay PayPal or a credit card or however they do. And then we don't sell that. We don't fill that one up. So that way folks can just reserve their spot, and we'll go that way.
Good to know.
But that's all I have. I'm really excited that I'm going to get to see both of you guys at the Shattering in another 16 days, or what we have. Yeah, 16 days. Oh, and Jen, before we go, I have to, getting ready for the show, I have to mock text, is that we were talking on the phone, planning for the show. No, we were just chit-chatting. And he goes, text goes, I'm just so bummed. I don't have any BoJack stuff and Bo Battle Arena. And I go, what are you talking about? And I go, in National, you have 2 complete sets of National 24 gold pack sets, including the BoJack's card. And he goes, yeah, and I go, did you not pick up your signed BoJack poster that is 12 by 18 inches? He goes, well, I do have that, which by the way sold for $700 at one point. And I go, tell me again, don't you have?
Yeah.
I don't.
He doesn't have an auto 99. That's what it.
And I don't have the bubblegum day 1.
Yes. He doesn't have Kyle's BoJack's non-auto.
Yeah, I don't have that either. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I don't have.
Oh my God. All right. Thanks guys.
Slappy.
Thanks, Slappy. Go back to work. Produce the show. And now we're going to get our fantasy fix with Eva the Intern. Take it away, Eva.
Hey Tex! This is your favorite intern in the home team of your fantasy universe with another update from Eva's Fantasy Fix. For this update, I have the Week 19 Fantasy Basketball Contest winners. In first place, we have Hawkwin. In second place, we have Dobbs Nation. In third place, we have BRFTW. In fourth place, Jimmy G. And in fifth place, Mijaz Tro 1. Now, quick reminder that rosters lock at 7 p.m. Eastern weekly on Monday for fantasy basketball contests. If you can't figure out who you're going to place, or if you just don't want to, you don't know, oh, well, I don't watch basketball, so I don't know if this guy's good or that guy's, it's okay. Simply put a placeholder on teams for all open contests. You can use auto pick, and it takes less than a minute. And if you later are like, well, actually, I wanted that guy, you simply go back to my entries, then go to the contest you want to update the roster for, then click edit, and bam, your roster is updated. Now, in case you didn't know this, I work for my dad, so he does the fantasy stuff. I'm starting to take over it from him. So one thing, I never knew what it was. I didn't know what fantasy sports was. So in the call, he talked to me about it, and I was like, but I was like, hey, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And I've really come around to fantasy sports. It's such a fun, there's so many fun contests. I've learned so many new people. It's a really great experience to have fun and learn new people. And if you haven't already tried it, I suggest you do. Now, enough for me taking over the show from Tex and Jen. So I'll hand it back over, and thank you guys.
Thanks, Eva. Always one of my favorite segments of the week. You did a great job.
She's such a pro.
She is. I don't know how she does it either, because
she's gonna have our jobs pretty soon.
I know.
Slappy's gonna throw us overboard.
Younger talent.
It's always younger.
Well, I think we have reached the end of this week's show. Tex, do you have any final thoughts or words or?
No, I've been pretty uninspired lately, but I'm just excited about the Shattering coming up here in a couple weeks and everything we have coming. So I'm kind of focused on that and just getting ready for that and everything it entails.
All right, sounds good. Well, that is a wrap for this edition of Around the Block, presented by Radish Digital, and that's digital with a J. Big thanks to Tex Hooper, Slappy, our field reporters, and of course, all of you for tuning in. We'll be back soon with some more updates, insights, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. And before we go, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop us a comment. Tell us what topics you'd like us to tackle next. And if you're new to BlockPack's ecosystem, let us know what would help make things clearer and easier for you. We're always looking for ways to improve and be better. And please remember to check out the Community Spotlight to hear from our Winter Brawl winner, the one, the only, Dr. Birdman. Congrats. And until next time, keep your eyes on the block, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jen. See you later.
Bye, Max.